Well, hello there, Aquarius. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm sorry I've been away for a couple of weeks. I was hiking at the end of October, and I had a really bad fall, and I cracked a couple of ribs. So I have been struggling with that, but I am feeling so much better, and I'm so glad to be back. I've really missed you, so I'm glad that you're here, and so grateful for you. So today we are doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for November 14th through the 20th. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And also, I am having a contest giving away one free personal reading. I'll have the details for that at the end of this video. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. I really love that. And the healing light. Yeah, there's a situation, and I feel like Spirit is kind of like bringing the situation into, I have to say there's just this sense of divine planning, divine timing in a certain situation that you are wanting to heal. And maybe you have felt for some time that the situation wasn't possible to heal. So this could be a romantic situation. It could be family, friend. It could even be a work situation. So we'll go to the tarot and get some more details. We're going to take a look at the present energy, your area of resistance or obstacle, and then advice from Spirit about how to move through the obstacle more quickly. So let's see what we have here. Yeah. All right, this is lovely. Okay, I feel like there's somebody that's kind of like keeping tabs on you, and I don't mean that in a stalker way. I think the reason is because they're trying to come in. There's a sense that this person is trying to manifest how to come in. There's almost a sense here of strategizing, of trying to figure out the best way for this situation to come together, because we have come to the edge. A sense of wanting to reunite in some capacity. Okay, now that does it. Once again, it does not have to be like a romantic person. It could be a family or a friend. It could even be a work situation. Somebody that you work with, somebody that is kind of like wanting, to have this reconnection, and yet at the same time, right, there's this sense of ho-hum, I'm not sure that's ever going to happen. I think that's kind of a little bit of your energy, because your present energy is the Five of Pentacles, a sense of feeling of missing someone, or perhaps even feeling financially strapped at this time, or perhaps not even feeling very energetic at this time. You're kind of going through, this time where you're transitioning from the past into something that is brighter and more lively, more colorful. But there's this energy that this healing needs to happen. Right? That you can't move from this energy, into the bright world without doing some healing. And I feel like that, This situation is playing on your mind more than you may even realize, You see how the koala, the third eye there, is really kind of highlighted. I feel there's a sense that Spirit is trying to, or your guides, your angels are trying to communicate with you about this situation. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, there's a lot of drama here. Okay, so for some of you, this could actually be either in the workplace, it could be in the workplace, or it could be that between you and your mother, or you and a child, because the Empress energy kind of represents, females in our life. And I feel as if either you are the mother and having some kind of, a confrontation or disagreement with like an adult child, Or you could be you could be an adult having some kind of disagreement with your mother. There's almost this energy of having this drama, okay, either in your life. It does not necessarily mean that it has to be between you and your mother, okay, but it's kind of like this energy that there could be drama within your family, okay, and you could be even seeing this as partly due to what your mother's part has been in it, okay? You may not have even expressed that, right? And then we have the Four of Swords, needing to heal this situation, because the situation is holding, there's a lot of sadness here. That's, it really is just a lot of sadness. So let's see what your area of resistance is. These are both the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The leg up is the Ace of Pentacles. What you're wanting is, it's almost as if you are waiting for somebody to offer you something. So you could be in this like family dynamic that there's some kind of drama going on, right? And you're waiting for somebody else, okay, to kind of come in with an offer. And it's almost the sense that then you want to counter offer. So let's go ahead and clarify this. Really interesting. So it could be a work situation. It could be even with the Empress. It could be, you are the boss or your boss. Somebody here is, what you're waiting on is an offer. You're waiting on an offer. Or, or a little bit like an apology. I really feel like it's kind of like an apology. Yeah. Yeah. Look, you have the Fool, the Hangman, trying to go in a new direction to see a different perspective. And there's a lot of love here. Whatever this situation is, it's a lot of love. We have the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands. You want to hear good news from this person, right? And yet at the same time, I feel like you're fearful that this person is moving away from you. I'll tell you what it feels like. It feels a little bit like trying to lure somebody back in. Okay. I'm seeing a fishing rod, and you cast out and then you wind the reel, I guess, and bring the line back in. It's almost as if either you are trying to cast out and bring somebody in, okay, back into the fold, if you will. Okay. So a family situation or a work situation, trying to bring somebody back in. Or you are wanting somebody to cast something out to you, right? So that you can be lured back in. It's almost like nobody wants to actually have that conversation. It's kind of like a go-between, almost this energy of wanting a go-between instead of having a conversation face-to-face. So yeah, let's see what we have here. Message in a bottle and the Two of Swords. Yeah. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I feel like you're wanting a message. You don't want to send the message. You want this other person. There's this strong feeling of, with the Two of Swords, you're having a hard time. Do I send the message or do I wait for the message? I feel like you're kind of up in your head. Aquarius, you are an air sign. There's almost this energy of, well, what do I do about this situation? Trying to figure that out. What's the best thing? Yeah, there's healing here. There's page, it's at a new beginning. The situation wants to be healed. Okay, you have the healing light. The situation wants to be healed. Okay, we have the Star. It's wanting to be healed, to step into the next chapter, to say, okay, we've done that round. We've learned that lesson. We've learned how to communicate better, right? We've taken a look at this situation. We've done the healing, and now we're ready to continue working on this situation. We're not walking away from it. Let's see what you're trying to manifest here. I mean, we have the go the distance. I think you're really trying to manifest, yeah, Two of Cups, Chariot, King of Swords. And yet this is what you have, you know. You're just not, you're fearful that you'll never be able to celebrate, never be able to have this long-term committed relationship. As if this is, it's like slipping out of your fingers. That's how you feel. Like this situation is slipping out of your fingers. And yet at the same time, excuse me, I don't think you're really taking action on it. That's what you may need to do. But you may be taking action. King of Swords, there's your energy. King of Swords, you may be taking action, but in a very kind of like King of Swords way, instead of coming in a very loving way. I think part of it is that there is a message here, okay? Whether you want to send it or they want to send it, it doesn't matter. I think you both want to have this communication. And yet, at the same time, there needs to be this dropping the burden of feeling like the other person is trying to take advantage of you, okay? So it could be in the work situation. You feel like this person is trying to take advantage of you. Or if it's a family situation, right? You feel as if, you know, somebody's walking away or they're taking advantage of you. You have to drop that burden. It's kind of like you have to come into this realization that you have the confidence to move forward in this situation in a very healing way. But the only way you can do that is to get back into your heart space. And to look at this situation from the loving aspect of it, because I feel like there is love in this situation. There is a situation here that wants to go the distance, to have the celebration, right? To have the happy family, happy home. And yet at the same time, it's almost like your fears that that's not going to happen is helping to manifest that this situation only seems to get more sideways, if you will, okay? So let's see what we have here. Yeah, what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? It's almost as if, you know, you want this person to send you an apology or talk to you, all right? But you want it to look a certain way. You know, you want them to say a certain thing. Well, this person's apology they have a different perception of this situation. I think one of the problems in this situation is that you are seeing the situation one way. They are seeing it a totally different way. Because we have the Hangman. It's about seeing the situation in different perspectives. And I'm not sure that you're going to agree about why you went sideways. The thing that you need, if you want this to continue, is to be able to get to the place, right, where you can agree to disagree so that you can move forward in a very loving way. Because you have the Two of Cups. You have the World card, the Star card twice, you know. This is a situation that can be healed, but it is about, it's almost like having to be flexible in this situation. Really interesting because Cancer had a very similar message about recognizing that sometimes we have to agree to disagree. Because the truth is that, you know, the duality exists. Two people can see the same situation in two different ways and both are true. So it's coming into that realization, Aquarius, that this person, their truth is true for them. Your truth is true for you. But the two truths may just run parallel. They may never connect. But if this person is really important to you in your life, you may have to, depending on what it is that you're disagreeing about, of course, right? You may just have to agree to disagree. So let's see what this says. The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Understanding that this person, it may appear to you that this person is just being difficult, right? But at the same time, this other person may feel like you're just being difficult. It's recognizing that both of you, whatever your perception is of the situation, both of you have the truth. You have your version of the truth. They have their version of the truth. That's difficult to understand, or sometimes to accept, I should say, right? It's sometimes hard to accept. But if the situation is something that a person or a relationship or a situation that is really important to you, understanding, okay, can you be flexible enough in order, to go forward in this situation or relationship? Of course, if it is not in alignment with your higher self, then that probably is your answer. You're probably going to walk away. So it's kind of coming to that decision. Is this something, I'm going to share with my children. I have 3 grown children, but when they hit those teen years, there were things that I was willing to battle for. And there were things that I was like, that is part of being a teenager. I'll give you an example. Hair. Okay. All 3 of my children, wanted at different times, different, different things with their hair. And I just kept reminding myself, it's their creativity that's coming out. They're trying to be unique, individualistic, right? And it's just hair. It will grow out. And all 3 of them, went through that phase. And I just kind of went with it, Was it something, their hairstyles sometimes were not what I would have chosen, right? But at the same time, it was kind of like, it's only hair, right? It's only hair. And, it is part of the growing process. It could be that this person that you're dealing with, it could be a child of yours, like an adult child or a friend or somebody else in your family. And you're understanding now, okay, you may have more experience in life, but you got that experience because somebody allowed you that experience. This person may need to just experience this situation for themselves, right? Before they can be more open to seeing things the way that you are seeing them. It just depends. Are you willing to look at them with, their hair or whatever it is that they're doing? And of course, if it's something that is totally not in alignment with your higher self, then you probably are going to walk away. All right. Well, Aquarius, interesting energy. I do feel like, you are choosing the way that you are going to proceed in this situation. I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below, but I am also having a contest, giving away 1 free personal reading. To enter the contest, all you have to do is comment to this video, and in your comment, put love and light. And that will get you into the drawing. I will be announcing the winner on November 20th. So, and I appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Be gentle and kind with yourself as you're going through this. I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.